I'm Kevin Price with The Price of Business. Glad to be with you. Want to go to one of our segments. Ann Santos and myself covered a great event with Franchise Expo South. Here's one of those segments. Tom Laidlaw, he's our guest. He's with the Entrepreneur Source. Very cool company that I've heard a lot about. In fact, I've heard about it even before we got here. And what you guys are really is in kind of the love connection business when it comes to helping individuals find the franchise that works best for them. That's what I'm told. I love that concept. Makes perfect sense. Tell us your story.
Well, Kevin, that's actually right. We're matchmakers in a store, but what we do is we represent clients, and we take them through a very friendly, non-invasive journey, so to speak, or experience, and we enable them to explore a variety of franchise opportunities that are best suited for them. Oh, by the way, we don't charge you anything for these services, and they're underneath absolutely no obligation to do anything. And we've been doing this for over 30 years, our company, and we have a series of coaches across the country, about 200 of us strong. And we basically, as I say, we mentor clients, and we take them through a journey that first creates a profile on them. And the profile helps us identify what kind of preferences and criteria they would have for a business model, what their goals, needs, and expectations are. And then we simply match up a handful of opportunities to those specific goals, needs, and expectations. And then we allow them to go out in a very friendly and safe environment and to validate or explore those models and gather information about them. And then as they go through it, we mentor them and we help them do their research, and that they decide to move forward with one of those models we presented to them. We ended up we are paid by the franchise community, and those fees that they pay us are not added on to our clients' expenses. And on the other hand, if they decide not to move forward, that's fine as well. Right. So our clients.
And so it's kind of really paid for. It's like a marketing fee by the franchises, yes. and they take care of that. And I love that idea. And in a way, because there's so many involved, they're kind of like sharing that fee in a way.
Well, that fee that they pay us is not really added on to our clients' expenses, but the franchise community really likes the Entrepreneur Source, again, for over 30 years, because they know by the time we bring a client to their front doorstep, they're going to be pretty qualified to be able to how to investigate the opportunity. But they know at the end of the day, if they become part of their system, they're going to be much more successful franchisees as they come in through our process.
So typically, kind of put me step by step quickly through the entire process. First time their encounter with you, all the way to the purchase of a franchise.
Well, with the first encounter will be we educate them on the opportunities out there. There's a lot of them, and some of the misperceptions about franchising. Then we create a profile on them. The profile helps us identify what kind of preferences and criteria they have, budget parameters, income expectations, what kind of scenarios they'd be most comfortable with, but more importantly, what kind of lifestyle they're trying to achieve. And then we go out and do a little bit of search for them, and we come back with a handful of models that would be best aligned for all those specific goals, needs, and expectations. And then, as I say, the next step is we start putting them in contact with them, and we monitor all that information flow and activity that the franchise company is doing with our clients. And then, as I say, we help them review franchise disclosure documents. We help them, if necessary, look for financing options as well. And so we really kind of coddle them through the entire process. Now, the client's kind of in charge of the pace of play, so to speak. In other words, they'll go as fast or slow as we want them to go. So we kind of align ourselves to the client's expectations. And as I say, at the end of the day, if they go on to a discovery day, to say with one of the options, and decide to move forward, then that's when we get paid, as I say, and then everybody's happy and they're in business.
Yep. I love it. Tom Laidlaw, he's with the Entrepreneur Source. I love the concept. It makes a lot of sense from a business model. What's the website for people to be able to get more information?
The eSource.
I think I got it right here. The eSource.com/T Laidlaw.
Well, that's my individual one, but then just go to the eSource.com.
Yeah, that's great. The eSource.com. Check that out, the Entrepreneur Source. I think it's a phenomenal idea. You know, you should really consider doing some serious shopping around with something as important as a franchise. You simply wouldn't go out and buy the first house you saw. You would shop around. You get a realtor to help you with that. What about the neighborhood you like? What about the type of house? Those type of things. To me, it makes the same type of sense.
Perfect analogy.
Yeah, and so you can really find something that matches your temperament. Tom, thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. I'm
Kevin Price with The Price of Business on Business Talk 1110 AM KTEK in Houston, Texas, and with USATheReview.com, the national news website.